Do you procrastinate your decor projects? Let's talk. I'm Doug Walker, and this is Roominess. Wait, we're live? We're doing this live. Okay. Roominess brings you straightforward steps to an inviting home. Today, we're going to talk about procrastination and things that you can do to avoid it in your decor projects. If you'd like more bite-sized decor tips, then hit the subscribe button below. So, obviously, there are a lot of reasons that we procrastinate our decor projects. They can be big deals, they can cost a lot of money, they take a lot of time, they make a mess of our lives. So, how do we get over that, and how do we move forward with our projects and make our home more inviting? First thing I'll mention is a project that I had. In my previous home, I actually never put up drapes in my living room and dining room. I never got around to it. Why? Because I was petrified about the process. I didn't know how to do it. I had never done it before, and so I really was paralyzed by fear. And the obvious answer to that is do some research. There are lots of places online that you can find out about how different decor projects work. In my case, it would have been a drapery workroom. That's where they make them. That's where they can tell you more about how they're made and how to do a unique project that was what was in my mind, but never got brought into the world. And that's one of the reasons I want to talk about this procrastination problem, because a lot of us live a long time in our homes and we don't enjoy the homes that we're living in because all of our decor projects are in our head and don't get into the house. So the next tip I have is to do small things. When you have a specific decor project in mind, think about not just what's the great big grand picture. What's the smallest possible thing that you can do to start that project? If you have a wall you want to paint and make it a feature wall in your home, how could you take just the very first small step toward that? Maybe you have a bench on that wall and it just needs to move away so that you can start the project and get at the wall so you can paint it. Well, just do that. Do that the first day. And that's all you do, is just move the bench. The next day, figure out the next smallest step that needs to happen for your project. And continue to do that until the project is done. A lot of times when you start with that small step, you'll find yourself just making the next step as it goes, because it's that resistance to that first step that causes procrastination. The next idea is similar. It's that, as I said in the beginning, we think of decor as being projects that we do. We do the project, it's done, the home is beautiful, we don't have to think about it anymore. But that's not really the way that decor works. Really, decor is a habit. It's something that happens every single day. It's something that I do every single day in my home. It's a review and evaluation of the things that I have, and do I need to rearrange the things that I have just for specific things happening in my life, or people are coming over, or something I have planned in the future. So think about how you can make decor more of a habit in your life. Say you have a kitchen counter that you want to have more presentable all the time, rather than a complete mess. How can you make that a habit daily, that you can have something attractive on that counter and keep everything else off of it? Start there and see how you can build that habit into something that works for your entire home. Third thing I'll mention is to set an appointment for yourself. Think about setting an appointment where you're going to spend, say, an hour a day on your decor project. When you set an appointment like that, you have a good thing in both the start time and the end time. You know what the start time? All right, I'm going to ignore everything else that I'm doing right now, and I'm going to work on this project. And the great thing about the end time is that when the time ends, you don't have to think about the project anymore. You can move on and do something else, whatever that is. Enjoy yourself, watch TV, go take a break, read, Who cares? But the point is that during that time, say that hour a day, you're working on that project and you're making progress on your decor project. So especially when you get into the middle of the project and you've got, tarps everywhere, you've got painter's tape all over things, you've got things rearranged, at least you're making some amount of progress every day. And when you can see those small bits of progress building up, that helps you get to the end of the project. Unlike when sometimes we go at projects and we think, I'm just going to keep going until I'm done, and then we bog down and we stop somewhere in the middle and we don't make it to the finish line. We've got uncompleted projects all over our house. The fifth idea is very similar to that. It's when you make your appointment, make an appointment with somebody else. Say you know somebody who likes to do crafts. Maybe the two of you could work together, that your friend can work on crafts in your home while you're working on your decor project, so that you have some mutual accountability and both of you know that you're working on your projects during that time. It's a really effective technique once you get used to it. Now, say you've heard all of this and you say, Doug, wait, it's going to cost a lot of money. I don't have the money. How do I deal with this? So I have another video on that. That was a conversation that I had with Dan Hines, and he helped us talk about how we can budget for our decor projects. I'll put a link to that over here. You should watch. It's not exactly short. It's a little bit long, but it's a fun conversation. So go have a look. Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you later.